Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another session of Voices of Myth. And tonight, we obviously, in this Voices of Myth, we bring players and people who you would be interested to listen to and know a few infos about them. And obviously, we're bringing in one of the anticipated guests, which is tonight Zozo and alongside Reaper. And of course, let me introduce us first as well. I am Ray, your host, and of course, I'm joined by Peachy. And we're going to be interviewing, of course, just like I mentioned, Zozo, an influencer as well as a player in MOBA 5v5 esports right now in India, who has been, I mean, if you have been active in the Mythic Showdown chat, you clearly see his name being mentioned a lot. And of course, Reaper is also here to join us. So, first of all, of course, Zozo, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very fine, my bro.
Okay. And Reaper, thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. So, of course, a lot of people will definitely know Zozo by now, and some people might not know yet, but they will know tonight. Other than that, Reaper, please introduce yourself to the audience as well, so they know who you are too.
Yeah, I've been many might not know me because I'm not the stand order like Zozo, but I've
Mm-hmm.
been playing like EXP for years. I have not been able to stand out, but I've been playing as EXP right now, and I'm Lafu Kabi
Mm-hmm.
esports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much of it.
Okay.
Let's
Okay. We got it. And Zozo, of course, everybody knows you. But for anybody who's confused, why do they keep seeing Zozo, the maid standard of India? Of course, you can introduce yourself as well. Because a lot of people have asking, who is Zozo? Why is he getting glazed every time? Like, people are
uh,
confused. So, obviously, give a little short description of yourself as well. Don't need to be humble. You can just go full on in because that's why we like you.
Okay, so I'm Zozo, guys. I'm from Manipur, and like I have been using Maze for the past 3-4 years, and I've been in different like top squads. But Lafukabi is like my first ever squad that I met, and yeah, guys, I'm also a streamer. If you guys don't know that yet, and
yeah,
yeah,
do subscribe to him though. His YouTube will be up by the mods very shortly. And I do have to mention Zozo, our the one who's just checking around the Mythic Showdown. Yun, he's a big fan of you. Every single match, not even if Lafukabi is not playing, he's gonna mention, I am a big fan of. So you do have a very good influence.
Absolutely. And Peachy, of course, I think you want to straight up address the elephant. You were discussing it before, so why don't you just lead on with it? We'll go with the intense question and then we'll tone it down with something more chill. So go ahead and obviously take the mic from me.
Interesting. Okay, I am curious about what happened between Megatron and Lafukabi. I believe they were the company who was sponsoring you guys as a team, and you guys were winning a lot. Like, I mean, whichever tournament you guys went, it was Megatron Lafukabi, but suddenly it just fell down. I mean, just give us a general idea what just happened.
okay. So the thing is, Megatron is based in Assam. So
Oh, okay.
like uh my Lafukabi like main lineup, the one that we played in like various tournament, Brendan, Ainzi, Cadbury, and all. We used to be in like Megatron together. Like
Yes.
they, Brendan and Ricky. Ricky is like our manager. So Brendan, I think yeah, Ricky brings in the Megatron sponsorship. But hello,
Yes, we can hear you.
okay, okay.
Yeah, you're
So
audible.
so after we have been in like different like a lot of tournaments in Megatron and Lafukabi
Yeah.
name, and after that our tanker Cadbury, like he has some problem in playing,
Oh,
like he said he cannot be active, and also because of his study, so like we have to disband the squad, and
oh,
because of that like Megatron is also like gone with it.
Okay.
That's how it is, bro.
interesting. So just
It
because
is
of
sad.
one
Yeah.
member.
Yeah.
I mean, it is sad. After all, a team is made up basically. They're like pillars, that
Yeah.
balance the whole thing. One pillar falls, and it suddenly becomes unstable. And it doesn't. It's not just Lafukabi. I've seen a lot of squads suffer from this. At the end of the day, obviously, a full team is required, and sometimes one person is either unavailable or something, it eventually falls apart. And of course, sponsorships are even harder to be dealt with because they demand a lot of things, right? Because of course they're sponsoring you, so they ask a lot of things back. And when obviously sometimes they do not comply with all of these things, and it is understandable. So I'm glad that you shared that. There's nothing much complicated, not much fallout. It was just that
Yeah.
a good old story where one player is unavailable to play, and of course the demands were not met. But of
Yeah.
course, um, Zozo, obviously tonight we we were just told you'd be coming, but Reaper is a surprise. So Reaper, why don't you tell us about your story as well? Because of course you're just like you said, you've not been on the spotlight yet. So tonight is the night you can get to say a few things. So how did you come to join about Lafukabi? Was it someone who invited you, or did you found it or do some squad trials? What is the story of you joining the Lafukabi?
Yeah, actually, I've been playing EXP, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to try out this. So far when I'm starting this game, I really want to do the competitive, but I've been I was been weak before, but right now I feel like I can join this Lafukabi and I can show my greatness here. But unfortunately, things went not great as I much expected because the team went down. But still, I'm hoping for much greatness in the future. So I don't know how to say it, but
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
the journey has become very harsh,
True.
and I might not be in the spotlight, but most people know it. My plays and all.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been struggling hard to reach the EXP to become the greatest EXP in India. But still,
Ooh.
I'm still grinding hard as much as I can. And yeah, I'm having a chance in the Fukabi right now, and I will try to show in much possible in future, and I will try to grab the spotlight as the Zozo right there. I will try to be him to grab. I will try to grab his spotlight, I guess.
Oh, let's go. That's the
Yeah,
spirit.
the rival in the team, one team, in one team, but I will try to steal his spotlight one day, maybe, hopefully.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm waiting for that day though.
We hope for the best because of course m- like obviously people see it on the surface just a player, right? But of course at the end of
Yeah.
the day we are also human beings and we face struggles in our day-to-day life. And obviously being in a tournament scene, it is can be hard to juggle it out because sometimes just like Zozo mentioned, their exp laner and stuff were inactive, were not able to play. Why? Because obviously they were trying to juggle something in their real life as well. And sometimes it affects your, obviously most people will not know the story behind. They will just see you became inactive and you started falling off, and they will just think you just disappeared. But obviously the story is different. So I wish you the best. I mean, don't steal Zozo spotlight. Stay together with him because of course you can share it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, jokes aside,
Yeah,
Zozo,
yeah.
d- did you do you know when did you become this influence? The main thing of direct mid gap. Like, did you realize
Yeah.
when it happened?
Like it's because of Sopranos, bro. Like he's my clipper because of him,
Yes.
bro.
Oh. Oh, shout out to the
You know,
Clipper guy though. I mean,
now
he's
to the
doing
Clippers,
perfect.
Sopranos red, bro.
Yes. He's
Like
doing
in my
wonderful.
stream, like I used to always, like be quirky and stuff. Like it's
Mhm.
my in my stream, like the vibe is like that in my stream, Whenever I make a good play, I'll be like, like cocky and stuff, like in Zok, okay, like
Uh-huh.
in Zoking way. So that moment, Sopranos like clip it and he uploaded the next day, and it's all over. The YouTube sword.
It's all
Damn.
credit to the Sopranos.
It's all good. The Sopranos. But yeah, I've been streaming for the past 4 years, and almost like 80 to 90% of my viewers, my audience are like Manipuris. So
Yeah.
Mhm,
like a little of the like mainland players like knows me, like majority
mhm,
don't
Yeah.
know me.
mhm,
So that's how it is. And like this is like actually my in my streaming like 4 years journey, this is actually my first time like non-Manipuri players like knowing me and all.
mhm.
Yeah, the
But in my
greatness
in
is
my
coming
state,
out.
in my Manipur, like I've been like in the
Mhm.
scene like for the past 3-4 years. So yeah.
Mhm.
That's nice to know.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
you guys have retained the name Lafu Kabi. Also, what's the story behind the whole team as a Lafu Kabi? How did it started? What was the year you guys have started? And like, who's the oldest member? I'll just start with that.
Mm. So Lafukabi is actually I can say like you do you guys know Abomination?
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, like it's Lafukabi is almost a part of Abomination, if I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest,
Cadbury.
because Cadbury, Ainzi, and me, like I used to win Abomination that phase.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So
Nice.
Lafukabi is uh yeah, Abomination hyper player Tinker made this squad. Like he said Lafukabi is a funny name, and he said like let's
Oh,
make this the name. And after that, he didn't play like he didn't play with us, but he was in the like like the background and stuff in the
okay.
early Lafukabi phase. So actually, this is his name. Like he suggested me this name, and like I was like, yeah, it sounds funny. Let's go with this name, and like we started playing with Lafukabi name, and it's I think yeah, it's been 2 years since I like met Lafukabi. The first member were Cadbury, Tanker, Ainzi, Eins, he XP, and Brendan. Yeah, Brendan. He's also like he's not that like he's not in like the earliest member, but yeah, he's been there for quite
Yeah.
some time, and he's our goal laner. And hyper like there's a lot of Lafu hyper because in the first Lafu phase, the first ever Lafu phase, it was Tinker himself, and after
Okay.
Tinker left because of his Zov, he cannot play, and after Tinker left, Fury came. Fury is like he's not playing anymore, but like he used to be the best, one of the best hyper in like Manipur in Northeast. Like his hyper was very good. So after him, like he also didn't play. Like he cannot play because of life itself. And
Mhm.
after he left, Lycan came. Do you guys know Lycan?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have heard of him. I
yeah,
think you're close with him, right, Ray?
yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
know
from
him since
Guwahati. He's from
2020.
Guwahati.
Yeah, I know him
Yeah.
since 2020. A little
Oh.
spoiler: I know him since his IGN was Tommy.
Oh, I didn't know that. He was
Like
Tommy.
in,
He
yeah, I
was
think getting
Tommy
exposed.
Fanny One
Yeah.
Trick. Sorry. But yeah, he grew up. He became a very good jungler, and I think you guys were. I mean, he was a very dominant jungler around 2023 ish, if I remember,
Mm,
if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, you guys were also pushing global as well. You were high in squad ranking, I remember, and a lot of the global rankings of here, multiple heroes were there. Yeah, and we reconnected when Lafukabi became a thing. Because I
Oh,
didn't actually realize he was still playing and his name was Lycan. I was still
mm.
thinking, where is my Tommy? But yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, after that phase, like it all went downhill because of Cadbury's program, and we
Mm,
like the mood is gone. After that, the mood is pretty much gone.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much
like it's
Indian story.
and yeah, Indian Indian parents and all.
Yeah. Yeah. Indian.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah,
What about
it's struggling,
uh,
yeah.
yeah? What about the oldest member and the youngest member right now in Lafu?
Right now,
Like age-wise. I
Yes.
think she's saying
Yeah,
age-wise.
age-wise, yes.
age wise, I would say Reaper is the oldest.
Oh,
Yo, he just
okay.
called you
What
out,
the
Uh,
bro.
hell? What the hell? In front of the what the? This is live, right? Come on, man.
don't worry, bro. Don't worry.
Hey,
You are not at
you
all,
don't look
bro. Don't
old.
worry.
How old are you, Reaper? You can answer it. How old are you,
Yeah,
Reaper?
like I think I'm 26 top.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Zozo
Okay,
cannot
okay.
stop.
He's not all. He's not at all. He's not at all. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
youngest is gonna be Moon Knight and me, I guess.
Okay.
Uh,
What are your ages? Reveal.
22.
22.
Oh,
Okay. Both
Yeah,
of you 22?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. 22 to 26. A good age range over here. We are not really going into the young prodigies. Like, I mean, I'm not obviously like some squads, they have 17, like
Yeah, yeah.
16-year-olds,
I believe,
which is insane.
yeah,
I'm,
I believe it's Kaizen. I think the most
yeah,
younger so far.
yeah. He definitely has a baby face because of it. But overall, any one of you can ask, answer, Zozo and Reaper. How did this new Lafu Kabi came to be? Like, obviously, Cadbury and Ainz, they all left right now. But so, how did this squad formed with Reaper over here? And who are the rest of the members? Obviously, you can introduce them because, of course, they are not here to answer. So, you guys can go ahead.
Actually, Zozo, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
The thing is, after Cadbury's problem and we all left, the Lafu main players they all left. Okay, so I'm the only one in the squad, and I was
Yeah.
like, at that time, like I was playing solo duo trio, and one of my friend, his name is Malem. Okay, so he called me and like he was trying out, trying out lineups,
Okay.
and in the lineup he called me, and it was Shinigami. In his lineup, there was Shinigami, Moon Knight, and all. And after playing with them, like I started liking Shinigami's gameplay, and I stick with them, and like in uh, like trying to make a team out of them. So I played with them, and after some time, I was in their squad. Like I left Lafu completely. I left I give Lafu to one of my friend, Celebi, and
Okay.
after giving the squad to him, I left like for some time. Like it's not permanent. I also told that to him. Like it's not gonna be permanent. I'm just gonna check out with them for some time, and I'll be back. I said something like that, and I left Lafu, and I played with Shinigami and all in their squad. Their squad was called Challenger, I think. It's not in any tournament, but yeah, they were playing. They're spamming ranks and all, and they are actually new players. Okay, they are not old players. So I have fed in new players, so that's why I stick with them because new players have like better reflex and all.
Yeah,
So
correct.
I stick with them and played with them, and yeah, we were like dominating in ranks and all.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, like I heard news about this Mythic Showdown. So like we were like Lafu is also like no one's playing Lafu, so what about we play in Lafu? Like I asked them, okay, and they left their own squad, and they came with me in Lafu.
That's nice. Obviously, because it's a little bit poetic, Zozo, because you see, um, Mythic Showdown is obviously hosted by IGC, and it's one of their biggest tournaments. Previously was Eastern Edge Season 2, obviously, where the prime time Lafu Kabi went
Yeah.
against Eliminators, and that was the last time you guys appeared on like the very grand finals, because obviously
Correct.
after that, obviously you guys weren't able to reach a lot of grand finals, which is okay. Not every time you're going to reach the grand finals. So yeah, Eastern Edge, where you faced against Eliminators, which was also prime time, by the way, because they had defeated ABM. So
Yeah.
do you remember during that time period? And first of all, yeah, do you remember the time period?
Yeah, I remember that period.
Hmm.
Uh, at the time, like we were we were having problems.
Hmm.
Okay.
At that time we were having problems like players like aren't like becoming inactive and all stuff like that. We were dealing with that problem in that time, like at the start of that time, at the period. So yeah, I'm glad that we perform like our we give our best, but
Nice.
yeah.
And like that time was the time where I also started. That was like that was my second or the third tournament in, and I do remember you playing Vexana. Vexana was in meta, and
Hmm.
for me, every single time I see a Lafukabi match, I am really always look forward for your Vexana. Even in the Mythic Showdown, I still do. I believe you did pick it up once.
Yeah, at that time like Bexana and Aura was the meta in Miss.
Yeah, yes. Very, very good gameplay though. No wonder you're the standard.
Of
Thanks,
course,
Richie.
about talking about the standard, I have to ask. Sancho on the chat is asking, who do you think is the best mage after you, Zozo?
uh I would say Senzu.
Oh,
I would say
okay.
Senzo.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's like my small brother. Yeah, he's very good.
Okay, okay.
I know him very
Okay.
well.
All right. And does it next one?
Mm, Next one.
He can't think of anyone because
I
he's the
cannot
best.
think. Yeah, bro.
Sanji?
Sanji,
people at
no, bro.
A
No
lot of
internet,
people
no
have been
internet.
saying for you to say direct mid gap. Go ahead and say it just for
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Come on,
Correct.
man.
Direct mid gap, bro. Absolute mid gap. No pie.
Go, bye.
Okay, Reaper, you also join and say the same thing, but for EXP. Go ahead.
For XP, no. I don't have like that kind of stress right now. But I will try to
But
make
go
sure
ahead.
to make one.
Join
No,
in
no,
on the
no.
meme.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
Join in.
I will. I will say this once. I will say another one though.
Okay.
Zozo will outgive anything. He can outgive your heart. So protect your hearts.
See,
Even PC is still loving from the start of the. Zozo can outgive anything right now.
like
Yeah.
hi.
If I don't know if you guys noticed, but I wasn't wearing glasses. Right now, I am big. I'm on a twin with Zozo. Here,
Oh.
posing. Oh wait,
Oh.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
let me
god.
join. Let me join.
Ah. Hello, Sopranos. Clip that shit.
Oh, yeah, Peachy, go ahead and pose like him, so we can get a no with your other hand. match the hand.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, direct mid gap.
Let's go. Let's go.
One of our co-caster asks you, who is your favorite caster? Do you listen to the tournaments? It's okay because a lot of people they just watch, some listen. So, do you have any favorite caster?
That's interesting.
I believe there are many casters right now in the chat.
Yeah, there are many casters right now.
waiting.
Zozo, you go ahead.
I would say Rae.
Oh man,
Let's go. Yeah.
My
I
favorite
wrote-
is Rae.
Thank you. That is a privilege, and I'm gonna right now again wear back the glasses. We're matching. Thank you for saying that. And he's not biased at all. He just said it because I'm the best. We are basically we're brothers. We're best at what we do. But yeah, jokes aside, Reaper, do you have any favorite caster? Do you listen to the tournaments?
Yeah. Tournaments where I learn.
That is a good mindset. Do you have any favorite caster or a caster that you like to listen to, or you a caster you know of?
Yeah. Right now, by having these sons, I want to say that you know, caster have skills. I really thanks for that. They have another mindset. They might not be playing well in games, but they do know the insights of everything. Yeah. I
They
will
know
give
how
to,
to
I will give
talk.
to the Ray.
They know how to talk, how to say things like
Yeah.
in the perfect
Yeah,
time.
thanks.
It's like it's a
Yeah.
different kind of talent, bro.
It's different. I really want to thank that in the middle of this. I really want to thank that, and they still have the skills, and I really get knowledge from what I do not have. I learn new things from them. Like, oh, is it this one? What is this? This is true, like they can, and I will obviously give to Ray.
Jeez. Ray
Yeah.
again. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Ray again. I will go along with Zozo. Yeah,
Oh, let's go.
Thank
it's
you.
not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I highly
and
appreciate it.
PC is not bad as well. It's good.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys, and
Like,
we
you
are
guys
right
are
now.
one of the best caster right now in India, nah? So
Thank you.
Thank
PC,
you,
you
thank
too.
you.
Okay,
We appreciate you guys, and we suddenly we are die-hard Lafukabi sims. I don't know what happened. Oh my god! But yeah, jokes aside, of course, it's not even like bias or anything. I've been a not fan but a supporter of Lafukabi mainly because, like, and I knew him for many years, so I've been supporting them. So it was really sad for me once you guys basically kind of got disbanded, right? Just like you mentioned, you weren't in the squad anymore. You left it and you joined a different one. I was seeing your stream sometimes. You're playing in different one. Sorry if I don't chat much. I just watch streams and don't really text. And even if I do, sometimes I do it with my other account because I like to keep my ML content like on a different account. And you get it right. So sorry if you don't see me often, but I'll make sure to drop a text. But overall, that's a different topic. What I wanted to tell you is that I was honestly really thinking that, oh, when I saw that Mythic Showdown is happening, I saw the mythical leaderboard, I saw Lafukabi, of course, because of your previous accomplishments, you are on the leaderboard. But I was like, Lafukabi doesn't exist anymore. Like, it's not Meg X Lafu anymore. So what is it gonna be? Who's gonna play? And I was thinking, I asked Lycan, like, yo, bro, like your squad is on here name. Are you playing? He said, nah, bro, I'm not playing. So I was like, who's gonna playing it? So I was really happy when I saw you guys. And obviously the only one person I recognized was you, Zozo, because of course you were the only one from previous squad. But it's
Yeah.
really nice to see. I obviously did not have the best hopes. Gonna be honest, because of course I don't know any of the members. How can I really
Yeah,
analyze or
yeah.
predict anything, right? But
Mm.
seeing you guys performance, I'm really happy that you have made it to the round 4 Swiss stages, because making a comeback with a new team basically, because you're the only standing one, right? You're the only
Mm.
one from previous Lafu. You're the only one who is basically able to carry the legacy forward of a squad that was basically started off with a funny name, not even something very serious. Like you have eliminators, you have squad that are like peak to plummet, like very
Yeah, yeah,
intimidating. But you
yeah.
decided, hey, this is a funny name, let's go with it. So that legacy is being carried forward, and I'm happy that you are still going ahead with it and respecting and what your friends left behind. It's really beautiful, it's really nice, and I'm really happy to see you're in round 4, and I wish you the best. Of course, the competition is extremely brutal because there are other players who have more time to hone their skills. They get to do more scrims. They play a lot and they're more dedicated. Sometimes they just have the privilege. It's all about luck factor as well. Sometimes the draft is better. Sometimes in moments, at the end of the day, everyone is human being and they make crucial mistakes and end up winning the series. And in elimination rounds, it's very devastating. But I do hope you guys can keep going ahead. And I wish you guys the best, of course. And anybody in the chat, if you have any questions, do ask them away, because I think we're almost
I
done asking
yeah.
questions from our end. But Peachy, anything you
Wait.
want to say?
Yeah, I do have one question though. As we have seen, it's the new lineup. There are a few members who have changed, few members who are in the other teams as of now. How do you guys fight about if someone has given a throw or something? Like, how do you guys solve that problem? How, I'm curious to know.
Like in game.
Yeah, in game and during the match also. It's like three Swiss rounds is already done. There may be moments where you are not happy with the other member's performance as well. How do you address that? How do you ask the other member to you could have done this but you did not?
Yeah, for me, like I like if that happens, I told them directly, like
Oh,
direct. If they
okay.
make mistake, like I told them directly how they make that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be honest. Like my team is new player, like I said. So their discipline like is kind of low for now.
True.
But so discipline low is not good in tournament. No discipline in tournament is not good. Like it's
Yeah,
like
kind of.
the mistake is very like uh very regular. The mistake, the crucial mistake and all.
Okay.
So uh how I deal is like I told them directly, and like they know their mistake and they agree with me and they will listen to me. So
Nice.
so the most important thing is listening to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So so in the next game there will be more uh better. So that's
Absolutely.
how that's how like I deal with my team, like in mistakes and all.
Hmm.
Even
So
yeah,
you're the
even
current
even I
leader.
do mistakes. Even I do mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm a like a very old player, I'm a like compared to my current team, like I'm the most experienced player one, because I've been in the scene for like a long time. So even me, I make a lot of mistake, and yeah, they also like scold me, like not scold, but they like told me directly like you should do that, not that, and all. So
Yeah.
I think that's the most important part in improving to improve. I mean to improve, like
Hmm.
to address one and another mistake and all.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for answering that. There are a lot of questions for Zozo, so let's
Yeah.
go forward with it. First one is asking, who is your personal favorite streamers or pro players to look up to? It can be Indian, it can be outside Indian, Zozo.
mm, I don't really watch stream, but
Mhm,
uh when I do, I watch pros stream, like
mhm.
Kelra. So my
Uh-huh.
favorite is gonna be Carl TZ.
Okay.
Oh, the legend though.
Yeah, his play is like top notch every time. Like I don't know how he can, do
Mhm.
that, but like his play in tournament and it's like top notch every time. The decision
Yeah,
making,
I'll
the
say.
macro, the micro, like bro, like he's the real god,
Yeah.
bro.
True.
He knows
Reaper.
how to play with team, and like he knows how to play alone and all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
So he's the god for me, bro.
Oh.
Obviously, makes sense. Reaper, same question to you. Any favorite streamers or pro players you look up to as an EXP laner?
As an EXP learner, I have let me tell you this, but I've been watching. Yeah, I have been watching a lot, and my all time favorite is like that what's that BTK? You know that how did I
BTK.
just forget the what the hell that BTK that Zen, right?
Yeah,
Mobazin.
yeah.
What's that? Mobile
I
Zen, yeah, Mobile Zen.
yeah.
Okay.
What the hell? What did I just
It's not
face
okay. It
Zen face?
happens.
Yeah, he's my all time favorite. That BTK Zen, but
Oh.
yeah, there are many favorite streamer like I also looked but like in that Hun family, like I also like that, but my favorite is like in that Zen.
Mhm.
But my disappointment is like I really want to look up as an EXP learner. I really want to look up an EXP streamers so far,
Mhm.
and I
Okay.
still have not found an EXP streamer right now, and it's not that popular. Many match player and
Correct.
EXP player, marksman player have taken their spotlight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are not that famous like roamer streamers
Mhm.
like in international. There are many good players. I'm not saying that they are not bad players. Like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
most people really want to look up to like junglers, marksmen.
True.
Yes,
Yes.
True.
that's why I really
People want to see
disappointed.
carry. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I will try
jungle
to
and
make an
goal laner.
yeah
Yeah.
jungle and golden. That's why I really disappointed because when someone try to look and look up to my, I want to improve it. I have to take the chance and whenever
Mhm.
I look and it is like role play, whenever I look at someone that there are many EXP good out there in PS and or whenever I look at it, it always roles play and not that serious. I cannot get any information. That's what I sometimes I'm worried, whenever I want to get strong because many people don't look up to them, They are
That
somehow
makes sense.
underrated. Yeah, underrated, That's
Yeah.
what I but my all time favorite is like Mobazian. And
Uh-huh.
I'm sure that someday, if possible, I will be that streamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
If God
Definitely.
helps
Always.
me.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wishing you the
Yeah,
best, and you can be the standard for EXP lane streamers because,
Yes.
of course, it is
yeah,
true. There's a reason because most ML players are actually solo queue players.
True.
You know, so most of them just want to watch someone who can teach them, show them how they can win the matches. Like the carry heroes. So mostly junglers and gold laners are what they really want to go for. So it makes sense. EXP laners there are there because there's Sanford. There's also other EXP laners like you have Zero and everything.
yeah,
They're good, they have streams, but the fact is that yeah, they're not exactly regular streamers, and most of the time they also play other hero roles because a lot of them are actually like, hey, you already play XP in tournament, why don't you play something else? So most of the time they end up playing other roles instead. And yeah, okay, this is a question to Reaper. You're in XP laner, do you get bored playing EXP?
yeah, 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 yeah. No, EXP is my life. I never get bored of playing EXP. Okay, I really want to
Okay.
try new stuff and all, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to add all EXP learner. Okay, EXP learner is sometimes it might be bored, but it is very interesting to play. EXP is like you have the damage, you have the HP, you have everything. You have everything in the EXP player. The one thing is
Mm-hmm.
you might be in range. You might not get you are a melee fighter, right? You are a melee player. So that's the only one thing, but you get all the benefit from all of the things. That's the fun part. And
Okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
kidding.
No, no. I'll just
uh,
continue.
He is getting
So,
nervous. What the hell?
sorry about that. But I'll be very honest, okay?
Yeah,
If I'm a solo queue player, like majority of times I go solo queue, and
yeah.
there
All
like
of us are
90%.
becoming.
Sorry?
All of us are from solo players. No one comes from
Okay,
squad.
okay. I mean,
I
it
mean,
kind of gets
majority.
hard though. sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the dark systems really gets you. But
Yeah.
as you play EXP, what would you recommend as a beginner? Because whenever I'm about to adjust to an EXP laner, I'll be very honest. It's a bronze for me. I don't know why, how, what I do wrong. Even if I watch matches like how to play EXP, I still cannot. What would you recommend for a beginner EXP laner?
Beginner explainer, they might give you Balmon if you are beginner, but you can do a lot with Balmon though. But when you
Okay, I'll
have
try.
heroes, like you can go for the metas, I guess. The meta is
Mm-hmm.
everything. Don't forget the meta. But if you
Yeah.
are really a solo player, if you are really
I would
solo player, you just need to
for
stick with like
for
three
beginner
heroes.
for beginner I would suggest like a slow type hero in XP like Terisla, you know.
Oh, okay, okay.
So like they
I
are easy
will
to control, you know.
yeah,
Like
but
Lapu, Yuzong, they are fast
yeah,
pitch EXP, so they are
yeah.
kind of hard.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But for me, from the view of EXP, I think you should go for obviously that kind of heroes
yeah,
because
slow pace hero.
no. Well,
Yeah.
no. You are let me say this. For an
Okay.
EXP, if you are solo, you have to you, actually I would recommend for you to go like contrast to the Zozo said that I will let you. Yeah, really. I
So
really
you're
want
gonna
you to
let
go for
PC
the
play Lapu Lapu in beginner?
yeah. I will really
Let me
let
try.
her go Lapu Lapu.
Acha, acha,
First,
acha.
she might lose some. She might lose some, but she will learn many great things. She might lose some, but she will learn many things. And the thing, what I'm trying to say is, that you need damage. You need damage. Suppose you don't go for
Yeah.
the team type heroes when you are going solo. Team type
Yeah, yeah.
like Badang and stuff. They are all reliant on teams. You are going to give teams. And even when you go five squads with randoms, you don't go Badang, right? Because you don't trust the teams. If they
True.
don't give you that's what I said. If you are going solo, you need to have damage, defense, everything. You need to pick up all lots of that things, and you have to carry the whole team. If you are going solo, you have to have the mindset that you are going to carry, not to blame others. Okay, just try to carry the whole game.
Mhm.
I'll
Reaper,
try. I'll
Reaper.
try.
We'll
Yeah.
speed run a few questions because the chat is
Yes.
like getting impatient. First
Yeah.
question for both of you. First of all, what is your favorite hero in EXP lane, Reaper? Go ahead.
Yuzong.
Yuzhong.
Oh.
Okay. What is
Mm.
your favorite non-EXP hero?
Moskov.
Moskov. Okay. You're a
Huh?
EXP and gold laner, so mostly side lane. Zozo, what is your favorite mid laner? Is it going to be Vexana?
No, it's not Vexana, it's Kagura.
Okay,
Oh.
makes sense.
Oh.
The funny question is that the person
Yeah.
asking is Kagura is my wife. So he
Oh,
would be very happy.
What?
He would be very happy. What is your
Congratulations.
favorite non-mid lane hero?
mine. It's, it's gotta be Lancelot.
Oh.
Okay,
Interesting.
interesting choice.
Even I
Definitely.
have a follow-up question. This is coming in from Yun. He
Hmm?
did ask, peak to plummet, it was just a day before. You guys went in 3 matches head to head. It was Kagura in the third match. What was the thought process behind picking up a
Uh, it was because like the opponent has very easy target, like Bruno, and their mace was Yip, I guess. I think
Hmm.
so. Like I can target them very easily with Kagura. Like I was, my team were not, yeah, were like telling me not to pick Kagura, like to go Farsa and something. I was like, guys, trust me and let me play Kagura, and I picked Kagura, and yeah,
Plus,
I think I performed well that match.
yeah, you did. Definitely.
Yeah,
And another question,
that's
it's from No
fantastic.
Logic Gaming. He has been asking, he wants to know that this is actually a general question for a lot of tournament players from
Yeah.
Zozo and Reaper both. If you can obviously summarize it in short, it's that how do you handle communication in intense moments where basically you might be in the losing end and you want to make the comeback or the score, let's say it's a basically the score is 1-1 or maybe the score is 2-1 in a best of 5 in series where basically things are intense. How do you handle the communication? Does it get heated? Is it calm?
Yeah, that is the part where it gets tricky.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
because sometimes you have to be calm, sometimes you have to be heated, and like you don't want to be like over communicating because
Hmm.
it causes a lot of confusion and
True.
so you have to be calm and you have to be heated at the right time. So, but I would say that like 80% of the time you should be calm and giving only the right call.
Mhm.
So that is, yeah, like I said, that part is very tricky.
Makes sense because you don't want to bloat the VC because you want to make sure you're listening the other players as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So of course, the next question comes from default in the chat.
Oh,
Reaper and Zozo, he's asking both of you. Reaper first, which EXP lane in India are you looking forward to defeating right now?
oh.
As I told you, no,
Uh-huh.
they are they are not looking much into the exp.
Uh-huh.
They are not looking much to the exp so far. The exp is like thrown out. Very underrated role right here. But if you want to find it, it will be hard to find it. But it's still the underrated role in the yeah. I think in all mobile mobile community, I guess.
Mhm.
True, true.
But
And Zozo?
to look for,
Mhm.
I
Can you
think
repeat the question again, Ray?
Oh, the question was which, basically for Reaper, it's which EXP laner he's looking forward to facing or defeating. And
Mm.
for you, it's the mid laner.
I'm thinking for the I don't know, maybe the
Like to go against.
yeah,
Yes.
to go against.
Okay,
Go
Yeah.
against.
I would say first, huh?
No, no, no.
No. The player,
Player.
The player. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
the
I
player.
like. Okay.
People
So
say it's Senzu, by the way.
no, it's gonna be Eden.
Okay, there's a question coming in from the caster. He did ask us to ask you. His name is Astrizi. I believe if he's in the chat, this question is coming in from him. Asuna or Peter, who do you think can gap you?
I guess Peter,
Bro,
obviously.
Oh,
get
No one,
get
no one gaps.
get
no.
me. No, bro.
No ones, but I
Zozo,
think
you're the
No,
Peter
standard.
might have chance. I think Peter might
no.
have
I think
slight
no.
chance.
Asuna might have a
Nah,
little bit of
nah,
chance, but
okay,
I don't think, bro, they can.
Oh,
nah.
Love the
nice,
confidence.
nice.
Love the confidence over here. Okay, let me see if there's any other questions. Okay, there are some very funny questions that we shouldn't be asking. Sorry, guys, but our stream needs to be alive and going well. But other than that, what other heroes? Okay, looks like the chat doesn't have any question at this point. Okay, we've asked most of them. Yeah, we've asked most of them. So I would want to ask some questions of you. My end is of course Zozo. What is it? What is a hero that you absolutely hate facing off against?
Uh like I can say any role, right?
Yeah,
Any.
any role. You just absolutely hate
Yeah,
this guy
yeah,
in front of you.
the
The
hero,
role, of course, not the player. We don't want that.
I would say
not the
Hayabusa.
Okay, makes
Ah,
sense.
same.
yeah,
Hayabusa is like my, like I don't like
Nightmare.
Hayabusa. Nightmare, bro. Like Hayabusa is very hard to predict.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's very hard, bro. I can predict Ling, I can predict Fanny,
Yeah.
but Haya is just like, yeah, bro. I don't like Haya.
Yeah, he
Okay.
snuck you from the behind, man.
Yeah, bro. Haya is very bad. Just ban
Reaper,
Haya,
what
bro.
about you? Okay, Ben
For
High.
me,
Yeah, for you.
yeah, for you, yeah, a good mess is a nightmare for EXP. To be honest, you know what I mean. Like, a good mess, like, yeah, it depends on the heroes, but there's no particular type because, yeah, there's not that particular types, but a good mess, those who like a good mess is particularly counters like EXP.
Yes.
Like this is unpopular opinion, okay, but for
Mm-hmm.
in most sense, like Golan, suppose let's say a marksman player, let's say Bruno, whatever it is, Granger, whatever, they are supposed to be like carrying the whole games, right?
Yeah,
But
correct.
for the mid laner, the mids, they will like balance their game, right? Their
Oh,
stuff. So they will try to balance me as well, the EXP, because the EXP plays a very important role in the early to mid, right?
yeah.
So
Mhm.
they will try to balance.
Definitely.
So a good mess is like, yeah, a table. Suppose let's say there is the one EXP and I'm somehow better than him, let's say, and the mess is somehow better. Like, suppose the mess is Zozo. Like he will be messing up with me every time. Like it's very terrible. He will be
Mhm.
playing mates that will annoy me, right?
You know,
So
like EXP is
it's
very
very
prone to poke from maze, right? That's what he
yeah,
Exactly.
means.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So only maze can reach EXP in the
So
early
I cannot
games.
say any roles, any
Mhm.
heroes because it depends on the games. But yeah, a good
Mid
match I
laners
will say.
mostly. Mid
Yeah,
laners
mid
mostly
laner
because they outrange you, they poke you, and they force you to
yeah.
go back. It makes sense
Yeah.
overall. We've had similar questions for, of course, if you guys know, we also asked, brought in Brendan and Romcom from Divine Regime right now, and Romcom had a similar answer. Like, yeah, it's mostly mid laners. Most of the time, it's always a mid laner. So it is funny that we brought two opposing forces tonight together to obviously talk about it. And of course, Zozo, a lot of
Mm.
people don't know your rest Lafukabi members. Tonight we had the pleasure of having your EXP laner Reaper here come in for the interview. And for anybody's, of course, Reaper and Zozo, both of them have their own native language. They're most fluent in. English is not their first language, so obviously anybody who's obviously has that question, like they kind of answering slowly or their answer is not that precise or clear, it's okay because it is not their native language. So I just wanted to address that. Other than that, Zozo, obviously coming back to you, but please introduce your rest three members: your jungler, your marksman, and your roamer. Let obviously the players know and the viewers know about them as well.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Reaper. Reaper here is our EXP learner, and our
Mhm.
tanker used to be hectic. But unfortunately, because he has some problem, I'm not gonna mention the problem here, but he has some
No
problem,
worries.
so he cannot play. And our our goal laner, Moon Knight, used to be our goal laner. He's
Okay.
gonna play tank from now on. So Moon Knight's
Oh,
gonna be tanker. So uh but we have our substitute member, which is Wizard of Bliss. His name is Gil, and he's gonna play goal lane. And for Hyper, it's gonna be Shinigami.
Oh,
So yeah.
okay.
And obviously me, Miss.
Of course, definitely. And also with the new composition, okay, that is what is it? Forgot. The switch from goal laner to roamer is very drastic, I would definitely say, because
yeah.
Mm-mm,
I feel
yeah.
like
Yeah,
a jungler and a exp lane have the easiest time becoming a roamer because the rotations, exp because you play tanky heroes and you charge in, so it's very similar to roam.
yeah,
And junglers because it's the same rotation, you rotate together. So but to switch from a goal lane, which is mostly like you farm the whole game and then you obviously dominate as much as possible, that is a very drastic change. And I hope you guys have a little bit more comfort and
Mm.
you can
Yeah, yeah. We will try our best. And for the Moon
definitely.
Knight, our new tanker from Golden Tank, like he has some good game sense. To be honest, like he has some good game sense because he analyze, he watch stream, and also he performed very well. Like I didn't expect that from him, but in Rome he performed very well. In even in the pick to permit game, he performed very well. Like yeah.
That's nice.
So yeah, we're gonna try our best. We're gonna practice. We're gonna grind with the new lineup. I mean, with the new roles and all. So mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So default has another question. I think this is for Reaper. Top three EXP laners right now in the Mythic Showdown season.
um, yeah. I don't want to yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay. It's
I will
okay.
want
it's
to look
okay.
up legend. I really
Okay,
want to give
okay,
legend
Oh,
NT.
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Legend anti and one more.
the third one is a mysterious one.
Mysterious one. Okay.
Yeah, there's one, but I will name it. I will not name it. I will beat him though. Yeah.
Is it rom-com?
Who knows?
Okay. Okay, we got the answer. We don't know, guys. We don't know. Overall, sorry.
Yeah, there
Overall,
there are
looks
more
like.
good EXP. Okay,
Uh-huh.
this is not I mentioned it. There are many respectable EXP right out there. Those
Mhm.
who had not get spotlight as Zozo, but there are many more XP.
Oh,
Yeah. I respect. By the way, I respect all the EXP. Okay, those who beat me or not beat me, I respect all them because EXP is the most hard-worn. I respect all of them. Become EXP, I will respect you more.
Zozo, what? Why direct mid gap and not indirect mid gap?
Oh, calculating.
Indirect is not in my vocabulary.
Indirect is
Nah,
not in
nah.
his vocabulary. It's a good one. Okay,
Damn.
Peachy, do you have any questions?
Yes, I do have one question. So, in the Mythic Showdown, you did give out a message for your viewers, for your fans, and all. Together we fight, together we rise. I'm really happy how it's connected to how Lafu Kabi has still retained. But can you give small words, just an encouragement for your fans, for your viewers who are watching right now, in both in English as well as in your regional language? Because you've been very popular in your regional language, and I'm pretty sure your fans are waiting for that as
Okay, so I'll say it in English first.
well. Okay.
So like to be great as a team, the team should be like to work together side by side.
Yes.
So yeah, that's how that's how my how to say like that
Mhm.
quote. How would I say? How would I address
Go
it?
ahead. You can say it
Uh,
in Manipuri now.
okay.
You can.
Team ama sema matamda team ama sanaba matamda ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ like effort ꯐꯖꯅ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ level ꯑꯃꯗ ꯄꯤꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒꯗꯤ greatness ꯐꯪꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯅꯤꯗ guys. Okay, that's it.
The
Reaper.
feeling did reach to me, even though I don't understand the language, but I understood what you actually said. So it's really good to know. And same for Reaper. Come on, you need to give some kind of inspiration for your fans as well. You're gonna be the next, not exactly the next Zozo, but you're gonna take his place, right?
I wonder
Yeah.
who will. Yeah, but what the hell? This actually, I'm not a streamer, and how like we having a friend
Yeah.
right now. I'm just a player right now, but I will say. I think I can say one message. Maybe they listen or not.
Mhm.
Go
Go
ahead, go
ahead.
ahead. Mrs. Ampisalone.
Guys, này khai rồi rất là đấy. Game đi đồng ca đâu lại rồi. What was it? Dictionary they all day.
Jeez. Okay, okay.
That is
Right.
actually that is a very cringe word. Okay, but I just
Okay.
try to be more cringe, But I won't tell you. You guys might not know it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for the Manipuri viewers who are
Yeah.
obviously have been supporting you. I mean, of course, right now because of the memes and stuff, you guys are gonna be known, right? And of course, credit to Sopranos for making it known in by other Indians as well, not just
Mhm.
Northeast. But of course, it is for the people who have been supporting you from the beginning. And we have
Yeah.
some small questions, of course. Messi or Ronaldo? Why is this a question? Just Zozo, do you watch football?
Yeah, I don't, but I used to watch football in like when I was a kid. But
Oh,
I would say
You are
Messi
doing
because
football.
before I know Ronaldo, I knew Messi. So I would say Messi.
Okay, and what about you,
For
Reaper?
me, it's quite opposite. Before knowing Ronaldo,
Okay,
before knowing Messi, I know Ronaldo. It was like
okay,
during 2000, I think 10 that when he wins, like it was amazing. But I'm a fan of Messi though. But I like both. There are like three kinds of people. Okay, those who like Messi, those who like Ronaldo, and those who like both. I'm one of those who like both
Yes,
okay,
okay,
because I
okay.
know the Ronaldo greatness and I know the Messi greatness. I love them both, and
They are both
yeah,
gods.
good.
they are both good.
and you both can become goats in your respective lanes. Of course, Zozo is
Yes.
already one, and I would obviously loving the fact that okay. Oh, this is a good question. Zozo and Reaper, both of you. If you have, obviously, Reaper, you're a little bit new to Lafukabi, but so I'll ask it to Zozo first. One of the, I think you answered it a little bit. The best jungler that you played with was, I forgot the name just now. Can you
Fury.
repeat? Fury, yeah, Fury.
Yeah.
And what is the best jungler you played against then?
Against, I would say Zozo, bro. Like his micro is very good.
Oh,
I would say
Okay, makes
against
sense.
Zozo, but the best jungler I play with, it's gonna be Fury. But unfortunately, he's not playing nowadays. So yeah, he's
Mhm.
ex Lafu member.
oh, okay, okay. Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
Reaper, what about you?
Yeah, I have been play. Yeah, I have been play along with many there are many good, but I will give to my boy Heads. I will
Uh,
obviously give to him, and I will give the yeah, I will give to the other. I will give to the Heads. Hello, Heads. How are you doing? How's your dental service going on, Heads?
Heads is a player.
Okay. So, of course, any questions you have, Peachy, from your end, because obviously we're almost coming to the close. So, any questions you have,
yep.
Peachy?
No, not exactly. I believe we all covered everything, even fans, from the management side, from the casters. This time around, it was definitely fun. Let's go ahead with the closing time.
And of course, honestly, if we want to ask, of course, small questions and everything, it would keep going on and on and on because, of course, we have obviously it can keep going on and on, but unfortunately we only have limited time. But thank you for Zozo and Reaper, for both of you coming over here. Hey, let's close it off with something a little bit fun. Okay, what's your favorite food, Zozo?
My
Oh,
favorite food, it's gotta be, bro, mutton biryani.
Okay,
oh,
mutton
Mutton biryani,
biryani.
bro.
oh.
Okay, if you like it, you're definitely you can invite Zozo over. And Reaper, what's yours?
Reaper.
Actually, I'm a very foodie, but I really love all of it, but if I have to name one right now, actually I love a very good dumpling. Okay, like a very good
Okay.
dumpling. You know, they are not the this one like a quality dumpling.
Some
Oh,
momos.
Momo,
Yeah, like
momo.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so that was it for fun questions. Obviously, if we want to go into dive into deeper, we can ask, hey, who's the best roamer according to you? There's a lot of questions, and I think obviously we can keep it for the next time. You guys can definitely we'll hold more podcasts and more interviews, ladies and
mm.
gentlemen. So if you missed out on a few questions, obviously we can put it up on a post or something as well. So
yeah.
do let us know. And of course, the stream is delayed by a few minutes. So any questions that have been you are asking has already been asked. And if you haven't found it already, it's been asked earlier, like about the caster stuff, about the jungler stuff, about the team building, communications.
Yeah.
All of them have been answered. So if you are late to the stream, make sure you check it out early on the stream. But anyways, absolutely thank you to
Also,
Zozo and Reaper. Yes, Peachy, go ahead.
also, I did mention Zoe's YouTube channel. If you want to ask him personally, you can just go
Yeah,
subscribe to
exactly.
him. And
Yeah,
he streams every day. I
Yeah, I stream
agree.
exactly.
every day in
Yes.
Yeah,
at around 10 p.m. like every night. So you guys
Oh,
can
perfect timing.
join my stream
Yeah,
and
exactly.
chat with me, ask me questions, what's my game and all.
Yeah, this is actually good. This is good promo material for you. If you have any
yeah.
more questions, go to his channel. He's going to be streaming every day. This podcast isn't the last one. So if you want
Yep.
to, obviously, go ahead. Zozo, what's your YouTube channel?
My
We
YouTube
didn't
channel
say.
is Zozo Gilin. ZOZO space ZILIN. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
my IZN, bro. Same as my
Okay,
IZN.
we'll drop the links definitely. And Reaper, why don't you
Thank
start
you,
a
thank you.
YouTube channel soon as well, so you can
Oh,
join Zozo in the ranks? It doesn't have to be on your face or everything. You can just post your
yeah.
gameplays, right? Squad ranking
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, go ahead with it. But of course, before we close off, Zozo and Reaper, of course, you guys have already said your things. But anything else you want to say for your viewers? Obviously in English and then Manipuri, because obviously it's your native language. It's the
Yeah.
people who support you most, and of course, it's a language that you find comfortable in. So Zozo, any closing statement in English or Manipuri? Anyone is fine. You don't have to say both.
Okay. I'm gonna say in Manipuri, okay, guys.
Definitely, go ahead.
Okay. ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯥꯒꯠ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯁꯞꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯂꯦꯞꯄꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯗꯤꯁꯑꯄꯣꯏꯟꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯒꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ kurukadak dilawe. Duna. Honest, guys. Thank you.
Okay. That sounds, I don't know, it sounds deep. Might
I
not be
know,
that
right?
deep, but kind of sounds deep. Maybe it's
Yeah.
your aura, Zozo. But yeah, jokes aside,
Definitely.
Reaper, of course, you also pass your closing statement. And obviously, go
Yeah.
ahead in Manipuri, join Zozo.
I will prefer English right now, and I will
Okay, okay, go
go
Let's
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
go.
Actually, going to the MLBB, whatever it is, MLBB like esports, it will be very hard to struggle. But I have been like, we all are. Actually, we all are going to these things, and
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, it will be like a very hard step. But let's grind together and let's go to the point where we meet all together. If you are slow, you can come up. Just don't give up. If the timing is not good, just the thing is, I don't know about it, but be, you know,
Just never
just
give up,
be
bro.
there. Just
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 never
never
give up.
give. Just be there. Your squad might be left.
Give up.
Your squad might not walk out, but just don't give up.
Definitely.
If you are like, suppose like myself, I have been changing every squad here now and then, and I have been up to this here. Like I don't even imagine I will be here in Rae and Peachy will be interviewing me right now. I never imagined it, but yeah, it might be small or it might not. It might not be that big, but it might be big for me. It is still big for me now. We can climb this up. We can go for the international level or whatever it is. We can still go for it. Just don't give up and
Mhm.
just grind. And yeah, there will be time. That times of giving up, but just don't give up because
Mhm.
when you reach that level, when we reach there, we will be like
Mhm.
we'll touch the that fruit. That
Yeah, yeah.
the feeling. I
We
want
got
to
you.
share
Don't
it with
worry.
you, man. Yeah, that's why
Mhm.
don't give up. This is the whole thing I want to say because I'm
Mhm.
hard worker and you guys are really working
Mhm.
hard.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
We all have our
this is the thing.
stories.
Yeah,
We
we
all
all have
have,
sorry. Just don't give up.
yeah.
Definitely.
We definitely not giving up. It's a something as simple as everyone knows it, is aware of it, but sometimes being addressed is always the better thing. But overall, of course, this is the closing time. Zozo and Reaper, thank you so much for coming to the stream for in the Voices of Myth in Mythic Showdown Season 1 and coming here, giving a few thoughts and everything. And for anyone, ladies and gentlemen, that you think you have missed out some few questions, make sure you follow Zozo on YouTube. And obviously, you can ask him questions on stream, and he will be streaming regularly on 10 p.m. IST. So make sure you check him out. Overall, thank you, Zozo. Thank you, Reaper, for coming over here and passing on your comments, not just to the Indian players, but of course to the community that supports you, which is the Manipuri community that has been showing you love and support. So thank you to both of you and coming, and obviously Peachy for joining me. And this was it, ladies and gentlemen, for Voices of Myth. And we'll be coming back with more podcasts and interviews with more players, and maybe Zozo will be back for more. So that was it for
Oh,
tonight. And Zozo and Reaper, obviously, say your goodbyes for now.
Thank you for supporting us,
Yeah.
guys, and thank you, Ray and PC, for having us. I'm
thank
By
gonna
the
see
way,
you
stay
guys
tuned
again.
for the best EXP is coming right now.
Definitely. Definitely. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for everybody who tuned in and gave us the questions. We'll see you next time in the Land of Dawn in the Swiss Stages Round 4. And the fates of the team will be decided because this is the biggest tournament in India, and the winners will get the regional tournament, and we'll find out soon in the Swiss Stages of 4. So make sure you stay tuned. And this was it for tonight. Good night.
Good night.